Today we'll finally be reacting to Kelly Clarkson performing Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. And this has been super highly requested, especially by one person, Kelly's name sister. But before we start, this is a reaction video. It's a commentary video, so I'm gonna pause and provide some commentary along the way, but I'll of course link the full performance below so that you can check it out without me disturbing you. But you clicked reaction, so here we are. Right, Kelly, this better be good. Sounds like I'm threatening Kelly Clarkson. As if she would be bad ever. Oh! Oh! This is the fastest pause ever. But wow, that was unexpected. A whole marching band? Sorry, let's go back. I won't pause.
Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back.
So low.
They're gonna rip it off.
Okay, so there's one thing to reach those notes, to be able to sing those low notes, but it's another thing to be able to hold the energy in those notes. I'm gonna fight 'em off. A Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. You know, it sounds dull. So you have to be able to add that little those little dynamic changes and that little vibrato to sort of add interest to it and to have energy in your lower voice. And she does that. I'm gonna fight 'em off.
A Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back.
You see, there's movement in it.
Rip it off.
Off. Nice.
Taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget.
All right, so I have a theory. I don't remember, by the way, if this is the original key or if they have made it lower. I actually don't remember because I have played this so much with live bands, different live bands with different singers. This has never been a song that I sing. There has always been different soloists for that song. We played it in so many keys that I don't even recall what we do. So I don't know if she's playing it in the original or not, or if they put it lower. But if they put it lower, I have a theory. Is it because she's gonna go like super high in the end?
I'm right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind the singer.
Woo! Woo! That was so smooth. Right? That was so smooth. Yes. One more thing I noticed is notice how she's pretty far away from the band. And that's very smart because even with in-ears or if you're singing without them and you have a monitor, regardless, it's super hard to hear yourself well with a marching band in your back, you know, right behind you. I've done so many gigs where I've been way too close to the drums and I can't hear myself because of that. Or when we've had brass and the stage is kind of small or I have to stand close to them. Super hard. So I'm glad they put her like way in front so that she doesn't have that sound right in the back of her head when she's singing, especially when she sings low notes. Low notes are so much harder to hear when you're live. It's easier for those higher notes to sort of come through in the mix so that you hear yourself. And that's because of the frequencies in all the instruments, the bass and everything, you know. It's a whole thing. It's a whole science. Let's hear that little slide again and yeah.
Back and forth through my mind behind the singer.
With that vibrato too at the end.
And the message coming from my heart says leave it alone.
Nice. Said it.
I'm gonna
I called it. I knew she was gonna go there, and that's probably why she started that low, because then, you know, she doesn't have to go up to the heavens, basically, vocally. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the way she sort of dirties up those vocals with a little bit of rasp, little, you know. And yeah, that super abrupt thing she did where there was a vocal break I don't know if you heard it, and it was sort of abrupt. And what that is a coup de grace. We've talked about it before, but if you don't know, it's an abrupt onset, so that it's a sort of vocal attack, you know? There. My eyes, there's that coup de grace. But between between my eyes, that's where the coup de grace is. No, in the lyrics. Another thing is, did you hear that the first sentence here? I don't know what the lyrics are right there, but she held the tone, and then she let out air. What singing is basically also holding back air and to distributing it so that your vocal folds can sort of do its thing on that air, you know? So what you're doing with your support is you hold back, you know? So what she does is when the tone is done, she sort of lets that air release, and she does it in the mic. It's sort of an effect. Son speaking Norwegian here. But yeah, it's sort of an effect. Like you get that, you know, a little bit more emotion. You can hear the breath, so it's more raw, you know? Gorgeous, gorgeous note. That scream with it. It's so cool what she does here. Oh my gosh. Oh. You know, we've talked about that H she uses as well to start to do this. You can use the H for different things. You can use it for like a vocal break like this, or you can use it when you learn agility, just so that you have a little bit of help when you're not yet able to sort of move freely between them. And you can use them for that cry to get that tone, like but here it's like more of an like to get emotion, rawness, you know? And also those gorgeous narrow vowels on so good with a I can't really you know, sorry neighbors. There's direction, there's connection, all the actions we like. What? I have to go back so that I can get the what? What? So good. Oh, there's so much to mention here. From that to be able to go into that when you've been be in that growly space, you know, to that so, and that was so small and so connected, so good. And what was the last thing she did here, the scream almost, or it's not a scream, it's a very beautiful belt that she ended by you sort of let your support go so that your vocal folds sort of get into this thin space before the air is let out, you know? It's a vocal break, that's what it is, but you do it at the end of the note. And we have to obviously hear that again. That, you know? Oh, that break too. The band, Kelly, the marching band. I did not expect to see that there. And even with that distraction, that's a huge sort of thing that's going on stage. My eyes were only on Kelly and those incredible vocals. Oh my gosh, that was again, the way she went from those growly parts to that super light and connected, and those screams, oh my gosh, the way her phrase endings there, that she just let go into those, I can't belt, it's late and thin walls, but you get that, you know what I mean, at the end of the phrase. And she made it so interesting, because the thing is, like I said, I've played it with a lot of live bands, and in a lot of situations with different depth singers and different coworkers. And I'm sort of tired of the song, but she made it interesting. This was cool. I enjoyed it, you know, because the vocal performance, you don't get that every day, you know. Thank you, Kelly, and thank you, Kelly. I love this so much. Thank you for being persistent and recommending this. This is the reason why I didn't want to do it, because I'm sort of a little bit sick of the song. But I'm so happy I did it, because this was so amazing. Okay, I think there's enough army and war in the world, so leave a peace pigeon. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching till the end. Leave a praise emoji, because it's worthy of praise. This was awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.